Emotions are like handcuffs, keeping you restrained, or like anchors weighing you down. But imagine if you could unlock them. What if you turn these emotions into tools instead of restraints? Today, we're exploring how to remain unaffected by feelings. As usual, stay till the end, as you are not weak to close the video. Rule number 1. Don't let love for someone overwhelm you. Love is a wonderful feeling. It ties us together and gives purpose to our existence. Yet, when it's too intense or one-sided, it can harm us. It might blur our thinking, expose our vulnerabilities, and even bring depression when not returned or taken away. Stoic philosophers, who valued emotional balance, often discussed the pitfalls of deep attachment. Marcus Aurelius, a ruler and Stoic thinker, noted, "You control your thoughts, not what happens around you." Grasp this, and you discover inner strength. He meant the power to love without becoming too engrossed. It's cherishing a bond, but not letting it consume your whole life. This lesson is even clearer in our private lives. Reflect on a moment when perhaps you cared for someone so deeply that their choices dictated your the sentiment of feeling betrayed, the pain of lost love, or the setback from unfulfilled wishes can be tough to handle. Yet, imagine if you could love as deeply but without the exposed risks. The secret is in realizing that love, similar to every emotion, comes and goes. While it lasts, treasure it. Yet don't let it be the anchor that limits you. Instead, think of it as the gust pushing your journey, advising and not dictating your route. Your path should be solely in your hands. By perfecting the skill of love without detachment, you defend your heart and fortify your soul. You can create meaningful bonds without the worry of getting lost in them. It's the initial move towards true emotional balance where you're in charge of your feelings, not the other way around. Rule number 2. Stop caring for everyone and reduce your empathy. Empathy, understanding, and feeling what another person does, is widely praised as a top human virtue. It enables us to bond, to console, and to relate. But too much empathy can wear us out, both in mind and spirit. It might drag us into another's dilemmas, sometimes at our own expense. The notable philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's your reaction to events, not the events themselves, that truly counts." This perspective is especially significant regarding empathy. While empathizing is a natural response, it's vital to choose when to step in and when to step back. Think of a sponge that never stops absorbing water. It encounters without occasionally wringing it out. It's bound to become too wet and useless. Similarly, when our emotional involvement is excessive in everything and everyone, we tend to become emotionally overloaded. This blurs our vision, drains our energy, and our personal ambitions take a back seat. This isn't about overlooking others' emotions or situations. It revolves around intentional empathy. It's determining when to emotionally engage and when to step back a bit. This way, you safeguard yourself from needless emotional distress and guarantee that when you opt to empathize, it's sincere, concentrated, and meaningful. On the path to emotional detachment, choosing when and where to empathize becomes invaluable. It helps you traverse life with lucidity, making certain your emotional vigor isn't expended on every transient sentiment or event. Rule number 3. Distance yourself from people who bring negativity. The individuals we choose to have in our lives significantly influence our feelings, mindset, and overall health. Much like one bad apple can ruin the whole bunch, a negative person can overshadow our existence, draining our energy and confusing our judgments. Stoics held strong convictions about self-care and valuing oneself. They realized that while we can't alter others' behaviors, we can pick our circle. Diogenes, famed for his Stoic perspectives, remarked, "We possess ears and one mouth to ensure we listen twice as much as we speak." This underlines the importance of being wary of our associations and heeding our inner voice. Think about your life. Are there people who consistently spread pessimism, sow doubt, or belittle your goals? It's crucial to identify and pull away from such detrimental influences. It's not about holding grudges, but understanding that for your emotional health, some connections should be loosened or cut off. Letting go of toxic people isn't about being unkind. It's about self-respect. It indicates that you place your inner peace and emotional balance at the forefront. Through this action, you fortify your surroundings, ensuring there's no room for negativity or skepticism as you strive to become emotionless. Taking this step is vital. It's about refining your emotional surroundings, making sure it's filled with positive vibes, sincere support, and authentic concern. Keep in mind, the path to controlling your emotions begins by making sure external factors resonate with your internal aspiration. Rule number 4. Keep your feelings and viewpoints to yourself. In a society that prompts us to share freely and be transparent with our emotions, there's an understated power in maintaining discretion. While it's vital to communicate openly in numerous situations, the true might lies in determining when to unveil our most intimate feelings and viewpoints. The Stoics frequently highlighted the value of inner peace and the risks of seeking approval from others. Marcus Aurelius said, "Your life's joy is determined by the nature of your thoughts." When we continuously look for feedback or responses from the outside, we let others control our emotional state. Reflect on moments when you've disclosed a personal success or a core value to gain affirmation or to hear what others think. What comes in return? Often you encounter negativity, ridicule, or jests. Such moments can dampen spirits and waver our self-belief. What if the control lay within you, untouched by external feedback? Deciding not to voice every sentiment or belief isn't about holding back. It's about taking charge. It means realizing not every inner voice seeks an external ear, and our internal experiences don't always await validation from others. By exercising this discipline, you build an inner confidence. Your feelings, values, and perspectives stand firm, as they're no longer influenced by what others might think. In the journey to becoming emotionless, this principle acts as a safeguard. It guarantees your emotional foundation stays resilient, unaltered by the changing views and feedback from the external environment. Make sure to subscribe for more interesting videos now. Channel your inner strength and take charge of the day.